Hey guys, this is Dr. Keogh, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about foam rolling. I've been really fortunate in the last few weeks. I've been taking been learning more about foam rolling from a fitness expert in the area, and I've learned a lot about some of the newer research that's coming out with foam rolling and how a lot of people are actually doing damage to their connective tissue by foam rolling improperly. So I wanted to share that with you guys so you can get the most benefits out of foam rolling and you're not injuring yourself. So first off, I want to just start by saying the foam roller is amazing because it's very convenient. Obviously, it's small. You can take it with you to work or on travel. It helps you before your workout because that's going to improve circulation and get the muscles loosened up. And after your workout, it's going to help with muscle recovery and relaxation. So basically, today I just wanted to show you some of the basic moves. I mean, there's a million different moves that you probably already know, but the basic moves when it comes to the IT band. Because the IT band is that band of connective tissue that attaches from your hip down to your knee on the lateral side. And so often we hear like, oh, my IT bands are really tight, so I foam roll all the time. And that IT band is an extension of the tensor fascia lata, okay, which is going to help with stability when you're doing things like walking and running. So in essence, it's supposed to be tight. So that's not really the problem. The problem is if we have a lumbar or pelvic or hip issue, that's going to affect our IT bands. Or if we have a foot issue. So maybe we have really flat feet, or maybe we have a really rigid foot, which is really high arch. Like those are things that can also affect our IT bands. So we have to work on correcting those issues if we're ever going to see that IT band change. So the first thing I want to start with showing you guys is how to roll out that tensor fascia lata on the front here. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So the tensor fascia lata is basically right here, kind of where your hip has that 90-degree bend there. So just start by putting that right there, if you can see that. And I use this leg here for stabilizing myself. So you just want to find those tender spots right there, and you want to just hold that. So it's not going to benefit you to just roll and roll. You want to actually roll onto the tender spots, hold. You want to breathe for 20 to 30 seconds. And what that's doing is that's actually reprogramming your nervous system to decrease the pain and help with the increase in mobility in that spot. So once that's worked out, you want to find the next tender spot and do the same thing and repeat. And then once that's all cleared up, you can actually bend your foot and you can rotate your leg out, in and out, and that's the cross friction that's going to help with that tissue glide. And that's a lot of the issue too, is when our connective tissue is stuck to our muscles, and that cross friction can help free up the muscle and the connective tissue so they're gliding like they're supposed to and not one's adhesing to the other. Then we talk about rolling the vastus lateralis, which is the muscle down the side of the leg here. So we're not going to do the IT band because that's not good for it, right? You can do damage when you're rolling out the IT band itself. So that looks like this when you're on your side and you're rolling this way, right? You actually want to be more rotated in and have this leg in front for stability, and you want to roll down this way. And getting out of sight here. So it's going to be tender. There's always going to be tender spots. And again, you want to find the tender spot, hold, breathe, and kind of let your nervous system do the work, and then you want to find the next tender spot. So if it's extremely painful, you definitely want to stop. You don't want to keep doing that because that could injure you. But definitely roll on the muscle as opposed to rolling directly on that connective tissue or the IT band itself. And then last, I'm going to show you guys how to roll out the glutes. Okay, so the glutes are really important, especially if we have a hip or low back or pelvic issue. We want to make sure that we're rolling out our glutes properly. So we just sit on that, and the best way that I found to do it is just crossing your leg over like this and just kind of rolling really gently, and you're going along with the muscles when you're doing it this way. And you're going to find tender spots again, and you want to just hold and breathe. and just repeat that. And you can even do, cross friction with this as well. This really feels nice if you can handle that. So, and again, this is going to help get the tissue gliding properly and get that those muscles away from the connective tissue. So, takeaway from this is make sure you're smart with your foam roller, because you can actually do some damage if you're foam rolling incorrectly. And that's something that I want everybody to know, because I don't think it's become common knowledge that we're not supposed to roll directly on our IT bands. So, and we all know that we have to be properly hydrated if we're going to have our muscles and connective tissue and skeletal system, everything working properly. So if you're doing foam rolling, you definitely want to be hydrated. So making sure you're drinking your water, and that goes for anything. If you're getting chiropractic or massage or really anything, you want to be well hydrated. So hopefully that was helpful. If you guys have questions or comments, please write below. I'd love to know what you thought about this video. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day.